Hello and welcome to this very quick update video. Some of you are interested in how I've got on adding a 6-inch prop onto the TBS Chupito. Now, after the maiden flight that I did a while ago on 4S using the supplied 5-inch by 3.7-inch pitch 3-bladed prop that comes with the thing, I found that it actually flew okay. However, I would have liked a little bit more speed, a little bit better efficiency. Either or would be fine with those, but I definitely needed a little bit more static thrust to make hand launches easier too. And I looked at what my Dolphin has, which is a similar kind of setup, and I fly in a similar way. That's using a similar KV motor, interestingly with a 2-bladed 5x5-inch prop on that one. So it has an awful lot of pitch. Some of the later Dolphins switched to different props, but that's the one on the OG Dolphin that I fly that I love. So I needed to do a little bit of work here to try and figure out, if I go to 6-inch prop, which do I need? Is it something like a 6x3 or a 6x4-inch prop? Now, the supplied 5x3.7-inch 3-bladed prop, the static thrust was okay. For hand launches, it was a 72 mile an hour top speed, pulled about 23 amps when it did that. The efficiency was okay, particularly if you cruised at lower than 50% throttle. Plugging the numbers into E-calc for a 6x3-inch prop, 2-bladed prop, is going to give me a similar static thrust, so it isn't going to help me with that. It's also going to give me a lower top speed because I've reduced the pitch a little bit, and it's going to give me similar efficiency, very slightly higher amp draw according to E-calc. That's because although I've saved a little bit by reducing the pitch and also losing a blade on the prop, I have gone up an inch in diameter. Looking at a 6x4-inch 2-bladed prop, results are a little bit more interesting. And if you look at something like a Hobby King Bixler, the Bixler is running a very similar setup. It'll give me 30% more static thrust, so that should help with those hand launches, which is what I want. It's going to give me a higher top speed, and we'll show you what that looks like in a minute, but it's going to give me a significant increase in the amp draw at higher throttles, because not only have we gone up an inch on the diameter of the prop, we've also gone up by about half an inch on the pitch as well. In the end, what I've gone for here are actually the Gem Fan flash props. These are 6x4.1-inch 2-bladed props. The only other thing I've changed inside the model here is I have swapped out the battery I'm using for these Gen Zeiss Hi-C 1500 mAh 4S packs. They weigh about the same as the 2200 Endurance, but they have a much higher C rating, so the voltage sag isn't going to be there when I blip the throttle. Increase the launch angle a little bit, and I would make sure that that extra static thrust is going to be usable by setting your launch throttle for auto launch to be 1900 or 1950, so it's pretty much on full tilt. So the footage here is from one of the flights. This is using the 6x4.1-inch 2-bladed prop, and you can see the stats around the outside. Battery and current are in the lower left-hand corner, and the speed is in the top left middle of the screen. Altitude is in the right, etc. You can see kind of how it's flying. What I found was that there was an increase in the static thrust, not as much as I hoped, but it definitely helps with hand launches. Don't drop off. Some of the early tests that I did, I thought I'd get away with like an 1800 throttle setting for the auto launch. Don't do that. Keep it really high, 1950 or even 2000, so that the motor and prop is going at full tilt. We don't seem to be having a lot of stalled air off it. It seems to be absolutely fine. Max speed, however, has jumped significantly, and part of that is going to be due to the fact that the voltage sag isn't there on this higher C pack, but also that we have a little bit more pitch on the blade. Now the top speed for this is going to be 88 miles an hour compared with 72 on the 5-inch prop that it came with. Maximum current draw at that high speed, because we have a bigger prop and we have more pitch, has jumped quite a bit. Initially, the maximum amperage I was pulling out that battery was 22.7 amps, around there. Now it's about 36.7 amps, so that's quite an appreciable increase. However, the current draw at about 35 miles an hour cruising around is about 2 amps, and this plane is quite happy to sit at that kind of speed and still be able to turn and manage moving around in the sky without stalling, without any issues at all. And the efficiency is similar. So 1000 milliamp hours before lasted about 11 and a half minutes. And now, being very gentle with the throttle, I can get 12 or 13 minutes out of 1000 milliamp hours out of a pack like this. So not a massive difference. If I put the 5 and 6 inch summary screens side by side, I know this is a little bit hard to read, but hopefully this will show you that on the left hand side, which is where the original prop, the 5-inch 3-bladed prop is, you can see that it was 72 miles an hour was the maximum. You can see on there that it's also the maximum amp draw that was pulled. You can also see that the average efficiency is about 104, 105 milliamp hours per mile. However, if we go to the new 6-bladed prop, this is pretty typical. You can see top speed is now 88 miles an hour. We've jumped to 36.7 amps for the maximum. That would have been at full chat. But you can see here the average efficiency has gone down to about 91, 92 milliamp hours per mile. So will I be keeping this 6 by 4.1 inch prop? Maybe when I want to fly the Chupito like this, because it's ended up giving me a wing that kind of has a split personality. It is much faster and much more aggressive with this prop on a 4S setup. And with a high C battery, it's actually flying really nicely. And if you want to fly it like you stole it, you can absolutely go up to 70, 80, 90, 100% throttle and rip around the sky at those faster speeds. However, on the other end, you have a very gentle putter. So you can drop the throttle down so that you're kind of 35 miles an hour, pulling around 2 amps, and it will do that for a very long time. It'll just sip at the battery. So you kind of have the ability to switch between those two personalities with that prop. Maybe a 2-bladed 5x4 is what I need. I might run some more numbers in E-calc, and if I do any more testing, I will post the results. If you have tried other props with the supplied motor and you have some efficiency numbers, I would be very interested to know what they look like. Thank you for watching my video. Check out the playlist, and adding Painless 360 to your search terms will help you find my content. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. You can support the time I spend here answering questions and helping others by using the links in the video description.